Let's talk today about helping clients to achieve their objectives. Now, this may sound like a really obvious topic because that is, after all, as advisors, what we are looking to do. But the simple fact of the matter is that when we start a meeting and we ask the all-important question, what do you want? That is an emotional question that demands a right brain-sided view or reaction rather than a left brain logical reaction. Often we will get the dreams, the objectives, the goals, and that's exactly what we want when we start that meeting. However, one of the things that we need to become skilled at is negotiation. And what I mean by negotiation, let's just imagine a client says, I'd like to retire when I'm 60, and that might be their money is no object, wave the magic wand kind of objective. What we're now going to test is whether they can possibly defer that retirement to 65, for example. Or maybe, if we push them, whether or not in the perfect world they retire when they were 55. So what we're trying to do here is to establish the parameters around which they are prepared to work as far as that objective is concerned. So taking the example I've given, 60 is their ideal. I test whether or not 55 would be great. They might say, well, it's unrealistic, but it would be amazing if I could achieve that. If I then say, okay, what about if you were to retire at 65? And they say, well, you know, if I absolutely had to, then I would, but my ideal is 60. I've now got some timelines to work with. 55 is the absolute A1 ideal scenario. 65 at a stretch, if we had to do it, we'll do it. I've now got, and you've heard this number mentioned before, I've now got 3 different solutions to present to them at the second meeting, presentation meeting typically, where I can say the investment required to help you achieve plan A, which is the perfect world, 55. The investment to achieve plan B, which is the one that you said you probably look thinking about what was realistic and what was practical. And then the worst case scenario, plan C, which is if I had to, I'd wait until I'm 65. And of course, the investment amount will be different for each of those 3 solutions, but what we're then doing is asking the client to do 2 very important things. 1, eliminate in their mind, which all human beings do when they're presented with 3 solutions, the one they want least, the one they don't want to do, and then what we're presented with is an option between plan A and plan B, or plan B and plan C typically, and that is how we're going to get more engagement from clients, more buy-in, longer term relationships, and we will increase average case size.